So, after a pretty hefty grind and some rough queue sessions and trying many different talent builds, I've decided to bring this challenge to a close with this final episode. At least for this season. I'd be keen to revisit in future seasons. Excluding the games that I threw at the start of this challenge to tank my rating down, we sit at around a 36% win rate overall. Including them it's 32%, but we can just say that I won 1 in 3 matches on average, which I think is pretty decent for 1v2s. My AFK Monk peaked at a rating of 1670 after a good queue session where I went 50-50, but in that session I got solid matchups against players who didn't feel like they were from a noticeably higher rating bracket, feeling about right for the MMR that I was at the time. Unfortunately, my last queue session was really rough. With a win rate of only 24%, it was just heaps of rogue teams, rogue hunter, rogue mage, rogue priest, feral druid, disc priest, such and such, just stuff that's hard to run from or get resets. It felt like for every match where I had a decent chance of winning, there were 3 follow-up matches where I just get my ass handed to me on a silver platter. I'd walk out the gates and just see this, and knew that I was screwed. Realistically, winning a 1v2 where the enemy team starts with all their defensives relies on you drastically outmatching them, or them making a huge mistake. But even then, sometimes it's not winnable because even if they do make mistakes, if the comp is rough, you might not live long enough to capitalize. I would say that if the MMR I played at was more accurately representing the skill level of players, I'd be able to push past 1700 and maybe 1800. But given that this is WoW and people are free to make new characters and plenty of really good players make ults and do stuff like I'm doing right now, and that's been very apparent during this challenge, it's just a little bit too inconsistent. The actual skill gap between the different people that I came across is very obvious. Just the difference in the way that certain people move, trade defensives, sometimes I'd be spam crowd control during my cooldowns, and at that point there was nothing that I can do. Or maybe I'm just bad. But overall this has been pretty fun. Certainly a little bit humbling, and I would say it's definitely helped me improve, being solely responsible for my own actions and my own mistakes. When I'd screw up, it became very obvious very quickly. So to wrap this up, I'll just be putting up the last of my decent 1v2s and then calling it for this season. Once Midnight launches, I'll get settled into that first PvP season. When I get around to leveling up the monk on my other account, I'll see about starting up this series again. But for now, just a small break for the 1v2s. I've been itching to go back to the Shadow Pan build and just wrecking people with the Crackle Flourish Strike combo anyway, so it's a win-win for me. So thanks for sticking through this little adventure with me. Hope you enjoy these last games, and yeah, until next time.
It's too far away. I'm out of range. It's too far away. Not ready yet. I need to target something first.
You did not have the low.